Let's talk about the defense a little bit more first, because we haven't given it as much love as we should, because Matthew Judon, like I said, I mean, he's the best player on this defense. I think he's the defensive player of the year. Leads the NFL now with 11.5 sacks. What else did you see from this defense aside from them just absolutely being able to get after Sam Ehlinger? I mean, their O-line's depleted. The Patriots' defensive line is healthy, and they were all over Sam today. They made it really hard for him to do anything.
Honestly, and Matthew Judon kind of talked about this after the game, there were some coverage sacks in there. I thought they looked good in coverage. They handled the tight ends, which is something we talked about a lot coming into this game. Devin McCourty, Kyle Duggar, obviously. I thought it was a well-rounded day from the defense. Just overall, they tackled. They didn't miss a ton of tackles. There's really, I think, one run that Sam Ehlinger broke a couple of tackles on that were kind of rough, broken tackles. But besides that, I thought it was a well-rounded effort from the defense. Now, what were they working against? The Colts wide receivers are okay. Sam Ehlinger obviously is not good. I accidentally typed in, when I was writing my game story, 985thesportshub.com, Colts linebacker Sam Ehlinger, and I honestly am not sure if that's a typo or a Freudian slip. But the Colts offensive line is no joke. Like, I know that they haven't been great this year, but Quentin Nelson can play. Ryan Kelly can play. Like, I've seen these guys enough to know that there's talent up there, and the Patriots beat them cleanly. So that's really where I give them the most credit. But secondary, it's not like the secondary was bad and the pass rush was bailing them out, because I think we saw that at times early in the season. I wouldn't say that was the case today. I would say it was a well-rounded effort.
Yeah, definitely. The other guy who had a day was Josh Uche, who, like I said, him and Judon were first Patriots teammates to have 3 sacks in a game since Andre Tibbett and Don Blackman in 1985.
Yep.
A Patriots linebacking core who, I guess, we talked about the run stuffing ability they've had with Lawrence Guy and Christian Barmore up front, and we talked about the secondary with Jack Jones and the safety room that's so dominant. The linebackers, and specifically Josh Uche, kind of get a bad rap, and rightfully so. They haven't been outstanding, but Josh Uche had a day today. He was all over Ehlinger as well. 3 sacks, 6 total tackles, 3 tackles for loss, and hit Ehlinger twice. So I just wanted to give him some love and his kudos there as well, because he was a monster today.
Yeah, totally.
And so again, the defense, like I said in my kind of main takeaway at the beginning, it was kind of expected today. If they didn't have a game like this, you'd almost be more worried than you are excited that they did have it.
Sure.
Because the Colts were so just a dumpster fire. It was like you knew that the Colts weren't going to score more than 10, 20 points as soon as this game kicked off, because they don't have it. They fired their offensive coordinator. Ehlinger is, again, in his second start. They don't have JT, so they were just a mess, and this is kind of exactly what happened. It had to happen, and they made it happen. So, I mean, good on them.